In this video, we'll walk through how staff members can consolidate all invoice items and place them in the rack, ensuring they are organized and easy to pick during delivery. We'll cover this step by step. We'll begin by seeing how the system automatically assigns invoices to staff members. Then, we'll review how staff track each invoice item's rack location. Once staff reaches the rack location, he will pick the items. Next, we will see how to retain the rack location in case of heavy weight. Next, we will see how to skip any missing item temporarily and proceed with the packaging. Finally, staff keeps the picked item to new rack location, making it easier to locate during buyer pickup. Let's see these steps in action, starting with how the system automatically assigns invoices to staff members. Tap on the Packaging and Warehouse dashboard to begin the invoice packaging. You will notice that system automatically assigns an invoice to the staff. Once assigned, the staff will complete the packaging of the invoice. At the top of the screen, you can see the invoice ID and total items. Now, we will see how staff can track each invoice item's rack location. Below, you can see all the invoice items and the rack location for each item. Next, we will see how to pick the items. You can scan item QR or manually enter item QR code. Let's scan the item QR code to pick the item. On successful scanning, the item is marked as picked and it is shifted to the picked section. If you want to unpick this item, click the pick tag and confirm to unpick. Next, we will see how to retain the rack location. In order to retain the item, you can directly click on Retain button. This will change the picked status to retain, and the item is shifted to retain section. If you want to remove this item from retain status, tap the retain tag and confirm. Now finally, if you want to skip the item, click on skip. Fill up the reason in the pop-up. For ease, you can select from the predefined options or manually enter in the details text box and confirm. You can see the item picked status changed to skipped and shifted to the skipped section. If you want to remove this item from skipped status, tap the skip tag and confirm. Now at the bottom of screen, you can see the totals of picked, retained, and skipped items for ease. Finally, let's see how to pack and assign a rack location. Once no item remained in the pending state, the Assign Rack button gets enables. Click to proceed. Now you have to assign the picked items to new rack location. In case there are any retained items, you can see its rack location already present at the bottom. To further add new racks, you can scan or manually enter the rack QR code. Tap to scan the rack label. You'll find a new scanned rack path will add at the bottom. If everything is fine, then click on Rack Assignment. Confirm to complete the assignment. When there are any skipped items, you will see a partially completed message. Once you pack all the items, you will see the success message of packaging complete. This completes the packaging of the invoice. The staff can now click on Next to continue with another invoice packaging, or click on Stop Packaging to end invoice packaging. This completes the demo, and now you should know how to consolidate invoice items and assign them rack locations, ensuring faster and more organized delivery preparation. Thank you for watching the video.